What up guys, my name is Kong and today I'm going to be talking about Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. This is the sequel to the first Venom. So I want to watch this with my niece and nephew. I say my two nephew and one of my niece. We decided to go watch it. So let's talk about what's good about Venom. What did I like about Venom? I like Venom. I always liked them as a character in the video game and in the live movie too. I like Tom Hardy. I like Tom Hardy. He does a really good job here. You know, for what it is. Woody Harrelson did a good job. I like Carnage. I thought Carnage was really well. I would say really well. I guess you can say CGI. The voice acting is very good. You can feel like he's full. His voice is all violence. It's just carnage, and you can hear it. And I like about that. So what else did I like? I like the relationship between Venom and Eddie. I like that because it's sort of that bickering a little bit. So I like that. So those are the things that I like about this movie. Let's talk about what I don't like about this movie. The comedy is kind of overdone in this movie. It's like too much, you know. If you have too much comedy or too much joke, it kind of gets stale. It becomes boring over time. So I did not like about that part. What else? I did not like Woody Harrelson, his part of, you know, he's all he wanted it was a friend. I just didn't quite buy it, you know, because Cassidy, he's a murderer. That's basically who he is. He's a murderer. He kills a lot of people. So it just doesn't quite jive for me. Yes, I understand he's still human, but you know, after you kill so many people, or even one person, I think you sort of lose your, I guess your case to say, hey, I'm innocent, I was abused. But I just think that I just didn't quite buy his backstory. I just didn't buy his sympathy. I just didn't buy his sadness, his anger. I just didn't buy it. I just didn't believe it. Wasn't believable. And then I didn't like the part where Woody Harrelson's part bite Eddie in, and that's how he transformed into Carnage. I just didn't believe it. I just didn't buy it. It doesn't feel fluid. It felt pushed. It just didn't feel natural. It felt like they did it so they could get the movie going, with the story going. What else? I did not like the girl Shriek. I didn't feel like she was important. It just doesn't make sense. She was the love life of Cassidy, but I just didn't really care. She doesn't do anything for the movies or the story. It just wasn't great. It wasn't anything important. I feel like she was a throwaway character, and she should be a throwaway character, but she doesn't deserve to be in this movie, in my opinion. What else I did not like? The police officer. It just wasn't well done. This police officer, I just didn't quite buy that he was a police officer. It feel like he was just some lowly ranked officer, you know. And he just happened to be promoted to detective. I just didn't buy his story, his backstory. I just feel like he was just, you know, an average, below average cop, you know. I didn't really care for him. I don't care. I just don't care about him. I just don't care. And then at the end, when he had his sort of glowing eye, like kind of silver, like, what is that? It has nothing to do with the movie. The carnage is just, you just show it, but without actually building something kind of that hint to that there is something there, but it doesn't do it. So I didn't like that. And then too, I didn't quite like the bickering back and forth between Eddie and Venom. You'd think that they would sort of come to, you know, a middle ground, One, because they did say we are Venom. You think that they would have sort of the same mindset, into relation of being an anti-hero. It's just kind of bickering around. It just doesn't build the story. It doesn't build the character of Venom or Eddie. It's just a lot of bickering. That's all. It's all it is. It's a waste of time to build the story, to build the characters, so we can understand where Venom comes from, or how Venom think, or how Eddie think, and sort of that thing. They could have built a mythology of symbiote, but here they don't do that. It's just bickering. It's almost to a point where it's almost kind of boring to watch them bickering. Well, else I did not like the fight scene. Wasn't interesting. It wasn't that great. It wasn't anything carnage. It was just throwing, punching. It wasn't very cinematic. It doesn't have anything that I would remember. Oh, Venom and Carnage. Carnage is a very iconic symbiote in Spider-Man universe, in the Venom universe. But here it's just, they didn't quite use the characters of symbiote to its full potential. And it goes the same for Venom. It's just they kind of feel they wasted the characters. They wasted the richness from all the source material that they have. I just feel like they throw it away. I feel like they didn't really pay attention to develop the characters. Two really distinct characters, Venom as an alien symbiote and then Eddie Brock as human, and how they would sort of come together to be one as Venom, So it lacked that. It could have built much better with this. So what else I did not like? It's not much I like about this movie. It's okay. So what was the rating I give this movie, guys? I give it a 5 out of 10. It's average at best. It doesn't do anything that's spectacular, anything that's memorable, or that expand the Venom or symbiote universe. It just doesn't do any of that. It's just bickering. It's forgettable. That's what this movie is. It's forgettable. I don't forget Venom, because Venom is a great character. It's a great symbiote. It does a great job. Tom Hardy does a great job too, but there's nothing to remember, Venom or Eddie. So that's why I give it a 5. I'm just being generous because I like the characters. 5 out of 10, guys. Anyway, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Please do so. Thank you so much and take care, guys. Bye-bye.